Woo, let's go, man. It's challenge accepted.
Yes!
Letty and Carisma. And yo, we got a real special guest in the building today.
Carisma.
Representing New Jersey, representing Survivor.
Our favorite.
Big Tiffany is in the building.
Big
Come
Tiff.
on, let's
Period.
go.
Big
Tiff.
Not the little.
Not the little one.
Tiff, I couldn't wait to meet you, Tiffany, to say it's on fucking site with whoever, whatever about how they did you on Survivor.
Girl, I love it. I love it. That's the only energy I'm accepting moving forward.
Yeah,
From now
right.
on.
It's got to be up about me.
It's up and stuck.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we saw you do well. Season 50 just wrapped.
Wrapped.
But right before we got on, we were talking about season 46, which is the season that you were on.
Yes, that's my first season.
And how they did you dirty on there too.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Bro, it's so crazy. I don't know. It must be something written across my forehead that says, like, play in my face. Or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
The crazy part is, you and Q, if he just would have acted right, I think the two of you could have made it so deep in that game.
Absolutely.
If he
And
would have just stuck to the original
original plan. And it was so crazy because we were set up beautifully.
Yes.
When we got to the merge. I had an idol. We were in the middle of two warring tribes. Everybody wanted us on their side. And we really had our pick of the litter. We could have done whatever we wanted. But
And what happened? I didn't watch that season.
Q's ego got in the way. He didn't like that I wasn't doing things the way he wanted them to be done. So he basically derailed the whole train. He like turned people on me. He told them about my idol.
He was completely all over the place his first season.
Yeah, he
Q
kind of
was
like
all over
lost
the
his
place.
And they
marbles
say
a
the
little
girls
bit.
are messy. I'm finding out it's the dudes
Yeah.
always. Always
was-
the guys.
Q was messy boots. But the thing is, like, me and Q are cool now. Obviously, it's been mad time that's passed. And Q will admit it himself. He was like, that is like my biggest regret from season 46 because we easily could have gone to the end.
Easy.
People
Yeah.
were doing whatever we wanted them to do. And I had an idol to protect either one of us.
Right.
And would have if he didn't play around so bad.
Yep. Both of y'all were good at challenges. And he actually was on season 50 with you as well.
Yes,
and
he
I
was.
liked it. He was given a new energy this season. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay, there we go. Come on, Q.
I actually was a little disappointed because we started out on different tribes.
Yeah.
So we never even got to talk to each other on season 50.
Before he was, yeah.
Girl, they cut him.
Yeah,
We got him up
yeah.
out of
They're
early.
like, you're not doing that
Yeah.
to us.
After that tribe swap, I kind of knew he was a goner. And, you know, Q was going to do Q things. He told people to vote for him, and they were like, well, don't mind if I do.
Right.
I'm like, that worked on 46, babe. It wasn't going to work here. So, unfortunately, we never got to work together, but I do think it would have been fireworks if
yeah.
we did.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Especially being on opposite tribes, you know, you guys would have been able to
Yeah.
finagle.
Infiltrate on both sides or multiple sides.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I had my alliances. He had his alliances. Low key, I feel like by the time I got to the merge, I was kind of a lone wolf. My
Yeah.
alliances were getting cut left and right, so I really had to rebuild. I lost Charlie. I lost Camilla. I never even got to play with Q. I lost D
Right.
as soon as we got to the merge.
Yeah.
I really had to start from scratch and then scrape my way all the way to the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and D had a fun little momentum going there for a second.
Yeah.
Then she made the wrong move, said the wrong thing, but
I think they played her too, though. Jonathan, like
Yes.
he knew how to. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
as bad as he made it seem, and everybody is that way with each other, and they just like capitalized it with her.
Yeah, and I also think people were scared of D, right?
Yeah,
She's a
of
bitch.
course.
D,
She would
not
before.
only is D a challenge beast, D has won the game before. So letting somebody like that get deep into the game, I mean, for me, it would have been great
Yeah.
because she's amazing, and that's just somebody that's a little bit scarier than me.
Yeah.
But also, early on in the merge, people tend to gravitate towards the easy option, and D was the easy option, and I kind of got looped into that by default because we were
Right.
homegirls.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, y'all corny.
Yeah, and they knew that too. And I guess when you watch it back and you're seeing, I guess, their thought processes.
Yeah.
So many times it was like you're naming people's mouths and like how they're gonna like, oh, don't tell her, oh yeah, we know she's gonna feel this way, or even like the plans against you.
Yeah.
Does that piss you off even more like than the in your face type of thing, like what they were saying to the cameras?
I mean, it definitely pisses me off, but it's also not shocking and a little bit flattering because I'm like, wow, y'all are like
Yeah.
obsessed with
They're
me.
like, she's the favorite of the jury. We cannot let her. She's like the sweetheart of the jury. Like we
Yeah.
can't let her get far.
they just be making stuff up.
And the thing is, right, they weren't wrong because my relationships on the jury were really good, but there's also like this hidden layer that people don't get to see. I had to navigate the game a little bit differently just because as a Black woman who is, you know, outspoken and strong and physically, I look pretty intimidating. I'm a muscular girl.
Yeah.
I'm an athlete. I already know how I'm going to be perceived.
Oh, yeah.
I look scary. Before I ever opened my mouth, I had people come up to me once we started playing like, oh my God, you were so intimidating during pregame. You were so
that's
scary.
a them problem.
Exactly.
Tiff. Like,
It
you're
is
not
a them
going to
problem.
make yourself smaller to like, and I
Yeah.
guess some people do. Some people like camouflage into like, oh, no, me.
To a certain
deal.
amount, to a certain degree, I had to make it as deep as I did. Obviously, I'm always going to say what's on my mind, but I had to navigate this season a little bit differently because there were moments where y'all saw me going off in my confessional,
Yeah.
but I can't
You're
do
like,
that
To them.
to them
Yeah.
because while some people do have the luxury of like, having a meltdown in front of everybody, I know I don't. And that would have just been another reason for people to point the finger at me like they were already doing.
Right.
At the merge, the day that everybody was like kind of going for D and then looped me in as the backup plan, at that point I was confused because season 46, I never even won an individual immunity challenge. And then on 50, I hadn't made my run yet.
Yeah.
So I'm asking people, I'm like, why are y'all targeting me? I haven't even worn a necklace yet. Because everybody's like, you're a threat, you're a threat.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all haven't even seen threat yet. They're like, but look at you. You're scary. You're this, you're that. And I'm like, okay, so y'all are just looking at me and assuming I'm a threat
Yeah, off
because
top.
of what I look like. And I'm like, bet. I got something for y'all. Y'all want to assume I'm a threat? I'll give y'all a reason to think that.
Yeah. Does it trip you out with like the Dragon Slayer dude when all those fools are like, we're gonna play the game straight and loyal? Those motherfuckers
Bro.
did not do it straight and loyal. Like what? Like I almost felt like manipulated. Like what do you mean straight and loyal? Like I see you guys
That's
like
coach for you.
trying to
Dude,
manipulate it.
It
That's
was
coach.
actually insane because I'm like, this is the most hypocritical thing
Yeah.
I've ever witnessed in
It's
my
so
life.
weird.
I'm like, is the loyalty in the room with us?
Yeah.
Is the honesty
Yeah.
and integrity in the
Yeah.
room with us? Because I have not seen it yet. And I think that was kind of just like a thing that they did to make people feel like they were like on the straight and
Yeah.
narrow. And there was a lot of hypocrisy, especially when it came to me, right?
Yeah.
Y'all saw me get ganged up on.
Yeah.
And then, for example, right, the day Stephanie went home, Devin and I, like, we kind of got on her in tribal council because we caught her in a little lie
Yeah.
or like, she tripped up and she shared some information with Devin that she shouldn't have, even though she said he was supposed to go home. So me and Devin was like, bet, we about to get her
Yeah.
out of here.
Is it cool plotting with him? Because
Oh,
this guy is the
yes.
drama. Like
Yes.
Devin's knows.
Devin is a freaking ray of sunshine.
Yeah.
He is one of the most fun people I have ever played the game with. But then when we get back to camp the next day, Joe's upset. He's like, I didn't like how y'all dogpiled on Stephanie. That's not right. That's not how you're supposed to play. And then 3 challenges later, y'all dogpiled on me.
Yeah.
So it's
Really
like,
dogpiled
is
on you.
the honesty and integrity in the room with us? Because
Right.
I can't find her.
In a
Where's she at?
challenge, they
Crazy.
dogpiled on you.
It's like at Final 6, y'all are willing to give up your own shot at immunity just to make sure I'm not here. It's like y'all really make me feel like I'm that girl for
Yeah,
real.
you are number
Dude,
one.
that
but-
moment you won that puzzle, when you put that last piece in, I literally jumped off the couch.
Yeah.
Oh
and
my
I was
God.
like, yeah.
What you gonna do now?
That
What's
was
your
a-
plan now?
That was such
Yeah.
a great moment to me. That's going to be like in
Yeah.
all the Survivor recaps.
I want to
as
frame
the
it and
years
hang it
go
on my
Real
wall.
it. Yeah.
That was a dope moment.
I want to talk about Sari real quick because I think
Okay.
her level of
I love her.
ability, to play the game time after time. And I voted. I never voted for shit in my life, and I voted for her to get the Sia,
fan favorite.
Yeah.
the shit. I think it was the episode before she
Yes.
she got voted out.
Yeah.
But like seeing her be able to maneuver the way that she was, and then clearly being like a mentor to you within that
Yeah.
time, I guess. What is your scope on that when you see the career that she's had on Survivor and how she's managed to build those, like, just like you, it's like she was really running a bunch of shit with her
She
alliance.
was running the whole game. Let me tell
Yeah.
you something. It was, as somebody who is not only a player but a fan of the game, I've been watching Survivor
Yeah.
years before I ever went on. It was like watching a master at work. It was like playing next to LeBron.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
not even saying that
Yeah.
lightly. She just has the ability to make people
Yeah.
Trust her.
trust her, believe her,
Yeah.
go to her for guidance. She had people that actively wanted her out still coming to her for approval for moves that they were
Insane.
making in the game. I'm like, this is like nothing I've ever seen before. I don't know what it is. And it's unfortunate because Survivor is one of those games where the better you are, the harder it is to win.
Yeah.
And people say that she's the best to never win.
Yeah.
I agree with that completely and totally.
But
She
you don't
is
want to
an
be
icon.
that. That's what's fucked up. I wish, you know how they said like in the season of the fans, like that's what this season was?
Yeah.
That there would be an ability to like, if you're really the best, you get saved. Like, legit. Like, there could be, like, no, even if y'all are trying to vote out because y'all are crummy and, like, slimy and strategizing and us little rats need to stick together, like, you can't. Like, immunity beyond the necklace or something. Like, a fan type of immunity.
That would have been dope.
That would have been tight.
The thing that really... The one thing that I hated this season, well, there were a couple things I hated. The twist was crazy.
Twist, there's
but
a lot.
The idols, that Billie Eilish boomerang idol, it really tripped me out because one, it was different than a normal idol.
Yeah.
You couldn't play it for other people. And after the idols were played, usually in a season of Survivor, when the idols played, it goes back into circulation and you can re-find it on the beach.
Ooh.
The Billie Eilish boomerang idols never got replaced on the beach.
Yeah.
Because I was searching high and low. I knew. I'm like, maybe if I could find an idol, I could keep myself here. It's still Final Six. I could play one. But because it never went back into play, it was just like I was a sitting duck. They had me. I didn't win, so I knew there was no way.
Me as a fan, that's one of the things I love because, like, when they go back and play, I love it when, like, in the past seasons when people would wake up and go on mad dashes to re-find the new one.
There were many moments this season where we were out there scraping and looking for idols.
Because do they tell you the number of idols that are out available? Or
So they don't tell us, but just as people who watch Survivor,
the
standard is usually one per beach. But now this new open era situation, I don't know what's gonna go on.
My head hurts trying to figure out what and where and how and all of that.
I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna try because they might have one idol, they might have 7 idols, they might have every idol that ever was played in Survivor. I don't know what to expect from 51.
What's a trick that you learned for new Survivor players? When you go out there in that jungle and you're looking for an idol, what's something they should look for?
That's a good question. You know what? I don't really know if there is a trick to looking for idols because sometimes you find them, sometimes you don't. But I think the places where you feel like it's almost too obvious, that's usually where it is. It's like, it's not going to be by the water well. That's too obvious. And next thing you know, it's like right by the water well. Or like tucked between a branch right in between your face. There have been so many times where people will just walk past it and it's right in front of your face. When it comes to idol hunting, it's literally a needle in a haystack. It's so hard.
Are you just like always like feeling around? Because one,
yes, literally.
One that tripped me out. I don't know what season it was, and I'm a new watcher, but like the girl that was on a bench while everybody was playing in the water, and it was right
underneath
there
the bench,
under her bench, out in the open, anyone could see it, and no one touched it.
And that's another thing. Sometimes they'll hide them in plain sight, like under the sit-out bench, or like
the sit-out.
You know, sometimes this season they were like appearing in people's backpacks after people were sending them to the other beaches. Yeah, because it was like a new idol. But just look everywhere. Look everywhere and anywhere because and for us, we were kind of doing the most this season. We were like looking for any little thing. We're like, okay, the symbols on this torch kind of match the symbol on the sign, and maybe if we put 2 and 2 together,
because you have all that time on your hands, right?
And we overcomplicated it so bad. We have nothing but time. What you guys don't see is like the downtime is the worst part about playing the game. When we're in challenges, fun. Tribal, fun. But every other time, we're just sitting there looking in each other's faces, concocting plans and scheming.
Yeah. Tiff, does it smell?
Oh,
because I always wonder, like, this shit must smell like BO or like, I don't know, like fire or smoke from the fire or...
It's a really ratchet smell. It's like funk, fire, sweat, desperation. It's just, I don't even know how to describe it. Some people take their like dirty, funky Survivor clothes home with them. I washed mine before I left Fiji.
Oh yeah, please.
I'm like, I'm not putting that in
You
my
guys
suitcase.
literally had someone go in his pants on this season.
Oh yeah,
Yo.
This was a nasty season.
I didn't even see that until I watched it back because we see the episodes the same time as everybody else.
Right. So from the other beaches, you see what happened there.
Yeah, like I didn't know what was going on Sela or Vatu before. That was actually insane. I wonder if Christian washed his pants. I hope he did.
I feel like he
hope
didn't.
he jumped in the
Knowing
ocean
the way that he is, I don't know.
Crazy. Funny thing, I just interviewed Maya the other day. And we were talking about Fiji, and she was like, that's her favorite place to go vacation. And I'm like, do you watch Survivor? She's like, yes, actually,
Really?
I do.
Oh, that's tight.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, Maya, would
Legend.
you go on Survivor? And she goes, absolutely not. She's like, me and the bugs, it would be just off the bugs alone.
Yeah.
It would be over. So is it that bad with the bugs?
I think it depends on who you are. And I know this is a crazy thing to say, but I think that some people just taste better to the bugs than others.
No, you're
right.
blood.
Yeah, some people's blood is a little sweeter. I didn't really get that many mosquito bites. I got a couple, but then there were some people that were like
Riddled.
covered in mosquito bites.
That's why they were threatened with you. Bruh, she keeps winning the challenges.
She's not getting
get bit by the bugs.
They give us bug spray. They give us bug
good.
spray. They give us hand sanitizer, and they give us sunscreen just because they have to.
They have
or we
to.
would literally die.
So there's only mosquitoes? There's nothing else really too crazy out there crawling around?
There are creepy crawlies. There are like spiders. And, things I've never seen before.
Yeah.
The craziest bug I saw was I was sitting in one of the tents, like a holding tent, right before or after one of the tribals. A spider this big.
Oh, hell
this
no.
big.
No.
And it was like white. And then one of the producers came into the tent, and I was like backed up against the wall. I'm like, it's there. He's like, oh, that's just Skelly. He's been there for days.
Oh,
Don't
my
worry
God.
about
They
him.
named it?
They named it Skelly because it looked like a skeleton.
Oh, no.
There are really nasty bugs out there, but for the most part, they don't bother you.
Okay, it's not too bad.
You get used to it. They're not.
I think the fact that y'all are only in Fiji now, that makes a big difference because if
Yeah.
you watch like some of the Asian, when they were in Asian countries
Now
back in
that's
the day,
crazy.
yo, the
was
bugs on there, oh
Wow.
my
Yeah.
God.
I feel like that is a level of Survivor that I have not, and
Yeah.
I'm not prepared for. So I'm grateful that when I started, they were already in Fiji because for the most part, Fiji is really temperate. The bugs are chill. The wildlife is chill. I didn't see a lot going on. I saw a house cat when I was
Yeah.
out there.
They
Like,
had to do it for safety
Yeah,
reasons.
that's probably why
Yeah,
they chose
Fiji,
it.
the Fiji move.
How are the people? Because I'm sure people live there, no? Like, and they
Yeah.
help out and
So there's no people on the islands where we are at. We are actually
like in
remote,
secluded. Oh, got you.
secluded islands. We get on a boat and we ride for like 40 minutes out to some random little island that they drop us off at. But the people on the mainland, oh my God, the Fijians are incredible.
Oh, that's
They're
awesome.
so fun. And then like, back at Ponderosa, the ones that work at the resort, so nice, loving. And I think now Survivor has a good relationship with the Fijian government. So I don't see them
smooth.
going anywhere.
Very
anytime
copacetic,
soon.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I was watching recaps the other day of some of the early seasons. Every single contestant is a skeleton on those early seasons.
Oh, like how
Starving. They
yeah.
were starving. It's not that bad for y'all nowadays, right?
Not really, no. Like, I think I might have lost like 13 pounds, but also the game used to be longer.
Oh, that's right.
It's only 29 days now. It's only 26 days now. It used to be 39 days. So,
That
that's a
matters.
whole
Yeah.
long time. Some people lost a lot of weight. Rizzo, this season,
He's already little, yeah.
he was already underweight before he came because he played 49, went home for a week
Straight
and a
to you
half,
guys.
turned back around and went right back to Fiji. He lost like 50 pounds. He was skinny.
Yeah.
Riz God.
I kind of want to go back to Fiji, That,
That
listen,
part.
that little Fijian glow, I was snatched.
Yeah.
I might need to get back on that Fijian diet for real.
I guess when you saw it all play out, like you mentioned, because when you were about to get voted out, you were like, look, it's not me you should worry about. It's fucking Aubrey. Aubrey ends up winning. And it's like, at that point, are you just like, motherfuckers?
Jonathan, Jonathan.
You feel me?
I felt like,
Jonathan, bro.
Yeah.
boom. I told y'all. And you know what the issue is, or at least what I found issue with, is just that y'all are not looking at this through the correct lens.
Yeah.
Y'all are looking at me, oh, she's winning challenges and she's strong. We got to get her out here. But they were underestimating Aubrey. They looked
Yeah.
at her as somebody who they could beat, somebody who was weak,
Yeah.
somebody who wasn't going to beat them in a challenge. And they're like, yeah, no, like she's easy. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, y'all don't understand. First of all, this woman has played 4 times. Second of all, she's one of the smartest people on this beach. And she played them like a fiddle. And I was so proud of her. I'm like, good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you and good for y'all. Because y'all thought that she was going to be somebody that y'all could drag to the end
Right.
and dust off. And she did exactly what she was supposed to do.
We, the fans, saw it coming.
Yeah.
Because, like,
Yeah.
in the final put out version, the way they edit her and how much they show her and paint her picture, I was
Yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah.
If they kick out Tiff right now, it's over for all of them. It's done. She's winning.
A lot of people were saying that. They were like,
It
that
was easy to tell.
It was easy to tell based on the storytelling. I'm like, you know what? That ain't really something that I can control. But
Right, the
when I was,
editing.
I was very shocked, like, especially in the beginning, because they didn't show me a bunch in the beginning, which was a weird juxtaposition from the first time I played, because the first time I played, I was
You're part of the storyline. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think it also boils down to the fact that I was on one of the winning tribes, and there's not really much of a story to tell.
Yeah, there's no drama there.
Nobody was going home.
Yeah. You guys lost all the first.
There was definitely drama. Just none that resulted in people going home.
Yeah, true. When Rizzo got called out at the finale, and then that shit was crazy. I'm like, wait, bro, did you fuck up? Because he's like, how does it feel to lose? And then it's like, well, that hasn't happened yet.
Oh, they're never doing a live finale again after that.
Oh, my God. That was like watching a slow motion train
wreck.
I was like, wait, Jeff,
Yeah.
no. But it was difficult because I could hear the line of questioning. I've been working in production for a very long time. So I'm like, where's he going with this?
Yeah.
But then at the same time, you don't want to get out of your seat.
Of course.
Because this is Jeff. Like,
Yeah.
Jeff got it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, what just happened? I know we're live. My jaw was on the floor. I had to pick it up and put it in my pocket and like reattach it in the back. But then also, it's not really Jeff's fault because this is a production.
A lot of moving parts.
It's a lot of moving parts. There's somebody who's running the prompter.
Like, why would you bring Rizzo on stage and
begin
it not
with?
be after?
Yeah. We were all very confused. Rizzo,
that was crazy.
He was a good sport about it.
Yeah,
he was a really good sport. And Jeff, they cleaned it up. It was funny. I don't think this will be the last live reunion though.
It was a pretty crazy hiccup. I went
insane.
Yeah.
I've never seen Jeff make a mistake before. So I was like, oh my God, did Jeff just mess up?
But let's watch Rizzo lose together because we already know what happened.
Poor Rizzo. It was so anticlimactic.
I know. We were at home like,
yeah. I do think it worked out in his favor though, only because Rizzo was like pretty emotional backstage.
Yeah.
And we all were like, dang, like, especially me. I was a wreck. I was crying all day.
Aww.
Rizzo was emotional, and I think that helped bring a little bit of levity to the situation. Yeah. And he ended up not crying on stage like he thought he was. So I'm like, it kind of worked out, even though it sucked.
Rizzo, practice fire, my brother. Please.
Yeah, bro. Don't practice the day of.
No, they said he didn't practice all season.
Yeah, no, the day of, they like, Joe showed him a little bit, and it was, no.
Because the thing is, right, camp life is a part of
Survivor.
Practicing fire. Rizzo wasn't with all that. He wasn't making no fires. He wasn't trying to collect firewood.
Shut up.
He was chilling he was like, I'm not doing none of that. And I mean, it did come back.
I guess because he has the nerdy part to him. Like, he's like, I can figure out this game with my brain, but it's like, no, at some point you got to do the
Rizzo,
the work.
Exactly. He's like the new era. Yeah. He's like the new era blueprint. Yeah. He's very cerebral. He's like looking at the game from like a strategic point of view, but not necessarily the physical point of view. And it's like, you kind of got to have both.
Yeah. Well, I guess how do you feel about him? Because he pissed me off too. I loved him in 49 and I think he did a great job. But I think this one, when he went against Sari, first not telling her that he voted out homeboy, what's his name? Ozzy. That he didn't, because it was their little crew. And he's like, hey, I didn't tell her. I'm not going to tell her. And then you went with everybody else voting her out. I'm like, motherfucker. Like, I just don't like that as like a human trait. Like, if you're able to do it, and I get it, it wins you Survivor, because you be like, yeah, I had Sari in the palm of my hand and I voted her out or whatever. Yeah. But that tripped me out, at least watching it.
I think that tripped a lot of people out because at the end of the day, like, it's Sari. How dare you vote Sari out, bruh? But then also, I do get it. I get it because there's no way you sit next to Sari and win. Nobody's sitting next to Sari and win. I personally had a different, like, outlook on it because I was not afraid to sit next to Sari in the end. This is season 50. I'm not playing like no punk. But that's not to say Rizzo is a punk, but it's just that Rizzo saw the writing on the wall. Yeah. He saw that Sari was one of the best people on the beach, and he knew he couldn't take her to the end. Now, granted, that ultimately resulted in him not getting to the end. Yeah. Because Sari would have happily sat next to Rizzo. Yeah. But I think that Survivor is a game of many puzzle pieces. And I think Aubrey said this, it's about like cutting the right wires at the right time. And that was the wire he felt like he needed to cut. But ultimately,
that's crazy too.
It's
nothing sacred anymore, Tim.
No,
and can we just let Sari win? Can we just like let her win? Like this lady is about to like.
She did win.
She's been in it.
She won
did.
Traitors, y'all.
Yeah, she did.
I didn't watch that.
She put
tells me all
on the biggest master class I've ever seen in my life on Traitors.
Yeah. Wow. That was a master class in how to be a traitor. And even now, I think Rob, he won this last season. He was the first trader to win since Sari. But I don't even think, now I'm not, going to downplay Rob's game because he played a great game, but he didn't play a Sari game. Sari was running circles around everybody. There was no moment in time where people even suspected.
She had them bawling in the final episode. The people that trusted her,
yeah.
when she finally told them, I'm a traitor,
they
were bawling.
Wait, is that bad?
No.
Sari knows what she's doing. It's a game. It's a game.
So trader is, now if I was to ever play traders, I would want to be a trader just because I'm not a person who likes to have my fate in other people's hands.
Yeah.
But, and on traders, the gamers get a bad rap. Like, they look at us.
First attacked.
We are always the first out, and I hate that because it's like, no, they're strategic. They're liars. They're here to outsmart us. But it's like, that's what we're all here to do.
That's the game, yeah.
That's the game. But I feel like I would need to be a trader to survive.
Yeah, it's hardcore. Man, speaking of this competition, the fun, the game of it, these challenges that y'all do, what was your absolute favorite one this season that you competed in?
Okay. So obviously outside of the Final Six challenge where I was, you know, whooping everybody at one time, I want to say my next favorite one, even though I didn't win, was the Final Five challenge where I came up one puzzle piece short.
Oh, so close. Jonathan got you.
If he would have thrown up for like 10 more seconds.
Yeah, I know, because he went over to the side to gag. Yeah.
I thought about that every day, probably since I left Fiji. But I love the challenges like that where it's
neck and neck.
Not even neck and neck. I like the obstacle course challenges.
Yeah.
The endurance challenges, they're cool, but your brain like wanders off and it goes different places. But the
how long can your toe stay on there?
I hated that
was
one.
Crazy.
I hated the foothold challenge. I got wide feet. That jump hurt.
It looks like it will cut you. It looks painful.
It feels like it's cutting you. It is super painful. But I like the obstacle course challenges because I need something that's going to constantly keep me in motion. I have ADHD, so I need to just keep focusing on different things at different times. And the endurance challenges, they kind of suck, but I do like the balance challenges. I have good balance.
With the ball one or like
yes.
You got robbed in the water one.
Yeah.
I was so mad.
I
when
cheered when you won that, and then when Jeff was like, excuse me, Jeff. That's why you fucked up on the final. It's all karma. I'm telling you, anyone can get it, Tim.
Period. Yeah. That or nothing. That's the energy I want.
That's what we need.
Yeah, I saw it in your face, girl. You were just sick.
It was.
When they said that.
Yeah, it's tough. Jeff actually told me that they're going to retire that challenge after the season because of that.
It was too complicated.
That's
wild. It is too complicated. It's too quick. And if you go back and watch the episode, it looks like my foot was down for like a whole 5 or 6 seconds. But that's not really how it went down. And this is why Jeff missed it, because it was like such a quick thing. How we do when we transition, Jeff gives us a countdown.
Right.
He's like, all right, and you got 5, 4, 3, 2. And by 1, you have to have your foot up. Some people lifted their feet up early. Some people lifted their feet up at 5. Some people lifted up 4, 3.
So
I waited until the last second. So by the time he got to 1, the people who lifted their foot up at 5 were already falling off. So it looked like
Tiffany,
my foot was down for a lot longer. But it was like a millisecond maybe. And they're like, did you ask them to run the tapes back? I'm like, no, I'm not doing all that. If they said it was down, it was down. But it was like a chin hair away from me.
Not the
winning
full
that
length that when they did the playback and
yeah, no, because when they do the playback, it looks like my foot was down for like 5 seconds. Jeff was still counting. It wasn't clear yet.
Yeah.
But people lifted their feet up early because they just wanted to be safe.
Their balance,
But their balance just wasn't good enough for that 5 seconds.
That was the episode that Ozzy got voted out, right?
Ozzy and Emily.
And Emily. Yeah. If you would have had that power, it could have completely changed the outcome.
It could have. There are so many like micro moments where I'm like, if one thing goes differently, I win the game.
Okay, I'm really old.
Okay.
And there's a book called Goosebumps.
I doubt you're really old, but I'm going to let you have that.
There's a book called Goosebumps.
Girl,
and then,
I know Goosebumps.
Okay, but
I
they
know
had
Ball.
ones that were like, if you go to page 7, it's like a different outcome depending on the page that you chose. And I think like you're running through that, like then it would have been this, or like the butterfly effect. If if this had went this way, or if I had chosen this person to enjoy this like win with me, then it would have been different. So it's gonna be in your head all this time.
Exactly. It's funny that you say that because I spoke on a panel this weekend in Newport, and the moderator literally said that. He said there's a group chat of them, and they call it the Survivor Butterfly Effect. And they were all talking all season about how all the little things that could have gone differently. They said that my season was just like the Survivor Butterfly Effect, all the little tiny things. But then also you think about it, right? If I do win that challenge, maybe I'm not on the beach with Sari to protect her. And maybe some other people are there and sent her home earlier. So I'm like, I do think that things ultimately worked out the way they were supposed to, at least that day, because maybe instead of Emily going home, it's Sari.
Yeah.
Maybe instead of me ending up there, it's Aubrey. Aubrey would have happily sent Sari home that day.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we don't know, because everything comes down to a rock draw.
Yeah.
There's so much luck in the game of Survivor that you have to have in addition to being skillful and playing a good social game.
Yeah,
Survivor is one of the hardest game shows, period, hands down.
And it keeps changing, like you said. Now that it's like that open era, I guess like
The
now
Gen Z
what they're
era.
saying is like this is gonna
child.
be anything you've ever seen is not. It's not gonna be it these coming seasons.
Yeah, and they're like saying they're gonna bring back every advantage that ever happened, and anything can happen at any time. So basically, they're throwing all the rules out of the window and just creating a whole new game.
Sheesh.
I personally am glad that I'm not there for that right now. I want to see a couple of seasons play out before I go back.
Yeah,
I
to
do.
see what it runs
The
like.
fans, though, we love All-Star seasons, though. So this season, season 50, we love that. It ain't nothing better than seeing the greats get all thrown together to battle it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're Survivor fans. You know what I mean, right?
Yes. Me personally, before I ever played, I used to love when they brought people back.
Yeah.
Because now you get to see people evolve. You get to see their gameplay differently. You get to see your favorites come back.
You played with Kobe. One
Yeah.
of the season 2 originals.
Yeah.
Sweethearts.
Kobe is awesome. Kobe is awesome.
Who's
We didn't
the-
play for long,
Right.
but he was cool.
Who's the best person to have an alliance with, and who's the worst person to have an alliance with?
Okay, well, if we're just talking about this season, I'm going to say Sari was obviously the best person to have an alliance with because she was just running things. Like, Sari had her hand in every pot. I don't think that there was anything on that beach she didn't know about. She even knew about them plotting on her the day she went home.
Yeah.
Like, she just knows.
The mafia.
The worst person to have an alliance with probably is either Coach or Joe, because Joe was just like, he played a very rigid game.
Yeah.
So it was difficult for him to like maneuver and do certain flexible things just because he felt like, oh no, I got to tell this
It
person.
has
I'm
to
like,
be
you
like
cannot
this.
tell people when we're blindsiding them. That's not how it works. And then Coach, just because he was all over the place.
Yeah.
Like, you just never know what to
Dragon
expect
Slayer.
with him. And I'm like, that's like a liability right
Yeah.
there.
And then I'll give Emily third place on that one.
Exactly.
She did terrible.
Emily
this season.
talks a lot.
Yo.
Emily needs to just sometimes.
Clamp it, girl. Like, what in the
like
world?
you say, hi Emily. Okay, so they're voting for you. Like, it was so crazy. I had seen that. Like, I was going to, okay, so then they said there's Emily.
No, legit.
When that first day, when you guys first got on the beach, who were you like most shocked in it? Like, wow, that's so and so. Who was like because this was an all-star cast.
Yeah.
Who shocked you the most when you first got to the beach?
Now, when you say shocked me, you mean like just like different gameplay or like what
Maybe
it was
like starstruck.
I'm on the starstruck.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
we go. I'm on the show with so and so.
It was definitely Sari.
Yeah.
Like, I have been a fan of Sari for freaking ever.
Yeah.
So to get there, I'm just like, I can't believe I'm playing with Sari. Like,
That's crazy.
And we weren't even on the same tribe. I'm just like, I'm on the same beach. Like, I can't believe this. And then also like low key Aubrey. Like, I grew up watching Aubrey. I love watching Aubrey play the couple times that she did play.
Yeah.
And I remember us standing next to each other on the mat in the beginning before they like dished out the tribes. I'm like, I love you, girl. She's like, oh my God, I love you too. And then we like went off and we didn't come back together until we had the tribe swap. But
And then she tried to vote you out. I was mad.
I know.
I was hot. Aubrey.
I don't know what it is. I always end up aligning with people that turn on me.
Aubrey.
It was the same thing in my first season. My number one ally turned on me.
Yeah.
Same thing this game. I'm like, do I scare y'all that much?
You and her could have got all the guys out.
Yeah.
We could have.
Literally.
I wanted to. It surprised me, but it didn't surprise me because at the end of the day, it's amazing to play with people that you love, but then it's also scary to play with people that
Yeah.
you love because it's like, wait a minute, this girl can beat me.
Yeah.
And I got to give people credit, even though, like, I hate them for voting me out. y'all did make the right move because I probably would have beat y'all.
Yeah. 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 It's like, I get it, but still fuck you. Like, why'd you do that?
Yeah.
Do they come to you after and apologize, or like at what point do you accept the apology?
There's a lot of
you have
Survivor
to tell
parties.
me you've accepted an apology so that I can accept the apology. Because I guess, like, as a fan, like, if like all that we see is the TV stuff.
Yeah.
So if someone did you dirty, I'm like, oh fuck you, it's on site. But then you're like, oh yeah, we're homegirls now. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, when did that happen?
Most of the time it happens at Ponderosa.
Okay.
And it also depends on who the person is, because some people, they hold on to stuff and they don't let it go.
Yeah.
I look at Survivor as my sport. I grew up as an athlete, and you can't hold on to grudges. Like, there are many days where, like, you play a basketball game, you got to shake your opponent's hand at the end of the game and tell them good game. Now, the only time I ever hold on to a grudge outside of Survivor is when you did something to me that I feel like was A, unnecessary, or B, didn't really have to do with Survivor.
Right. It was personal. You could feel it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When stuff gets personal, that's when I hold on to grudges. But that's also why I don't really have any grudges, because I don't feel like anybody did anything to me that was outside of the scope of gameplay. And for me personally, when I get to Ponderosa, I'm like, boom, all right, well, good game. Unless you did something messed up.
Yeah.
So as soon as I got to Ponderosa, everybody was there. You know, they were waiting for me with, like, drinks in their hands, cheering, yelling. And I did the same thing for the people that came after me.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, people will apologize to you, but sometimes they don't. And I look at it as, some of y'all I will be friends with. Some of y'all I'll probably never speak to again.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
It is what it is. Yeah.
It is what it is.
Are you and Jonathan? You guys good?
We're cool. I won't say that we're like
You ain't
homies.
trusted him in the first
No. Like, Jonathan and I, we're cool. We talked, like, at the finale.
He was scared
and,
of you.
I think so too.
Jonathan was scared of you.
I don't got no beef with nobody or anything like that. The only person who I'm a little confused about, like, you know, Joe, he blocked me. I don't really know what that's about.
Joe blocked you on Instagram?
Yeah, girl.
Joe!
That's the only person who I didn't talk to at finale. I don't know.
Nobody voted for Joe, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't know.
Was it the blind side or like how he with Stephanie?
I just don't know. I think he's just sensitive. You know, he might just be a little sensitive.
And maybe he don't really know how to use social media.
No, he know. He know what he doing. And that's okay, because, like,
he'll unblock
feel
you.
your feelings. Even if he don't, like, that's cool.
It doesn't faze you any.
It doesn't faze me, because I know what I came out there to do. And I also understand that just because I've played a game with somebody, it doesn't mean we have to be friends.
Yeah.
This is an experience that brought us together. But if we want to be friends outside of this in real life, then I'm not going to force it, you know?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna force it. I'm not in the business of begging,
Yeah.
and definitely not begging for friends.
Or to a dude. Come on. I'm told you, the dudes are the messy ones.
Nah, Jonathan's sweet.
Yeah.
We talked. He's cool. I think right now he's just having a difficult time because, and you know, you come that close to winning $2 million,
and then you don't win it.
Like I know, I didn't even come as close to winning as Jonathan did, and I felt some type of way. $2 million. That's life changing money.
Thank you, Devins. By the way, is there like ever a pact? I think we've talked about this with the challenge too, where like if you win, you'll be like, I'm gonna cut you off a little something if I win. I'm probably that's not legally to do that, but like, is there like a?
I don't think that people do that. First of all, I doubt that that's legal.
Yeah.
But I've never heard of somebody doing that.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not splitting my money with y'all. I earned this.
Yeah.
Y'all got me messed up.
Because you gotta remember that gets taxed. So
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Because after that, you're not getting that.
Because look, if it wasn't for Devins, motherfuckers wouldn't have that $2 million. So it's like, just come up $10 grand.
I don't even think we're allowed to do that.
Oh.
I don't even think we're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Nor do I think anybody would want to, because you're not getting that whole $2 million. But
true.
Shout out to Devin, because he really, that episode I think is one of the best episodes
Great episode
of the entire season. That man is fearless.
Yes.
You know, we crashed a wedding this weekend.
You and him?
I saw you on Instagram. Yes.
So a couple of us went down to Newport Beach this weekend. We spoke on a panel. It was me, Devins, Ozzy, D, and Rizzo, and Aubrey. Aubrey left early because she had to get back to her son. But we were staying in this really nice hotel in Newport, and then there was a wedding. So we're like, do we crash the wedding? And then the wedding planner recognized us, so we just like, forget it, we're going to do it. And we went in there, and then some of the wedding guests knew who we were.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh my God, this is insane. And now we posted about it, and people are like asking us to come and crash their wedding.
Hilarious. I love it.
If I was getting married and a bunch of survivors walked in,
that's
can you
incredible.
imagine?
Me and my man would, because he watches with me, so we would both be like, oh my God.
And then you better stay together, or else I'm gonna hate Survivor. Like on our wedding day,
bro. No, it was fun. The bride and the groom were really sweet.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but I feel like this is an experience that it shapes you, it changes you. And I think I'm definitely changed, even from season 46 to 50.
No. You're a part of an entire world, a Survivor world.
Yeah. There's like only, 751 people that have ever played the game from beginning to now.
Yeah.
And it's just an experience that you can't replicate.
No.
People can try, but...
And then let alone be a favorite, because that's why people keep the favorites coming back. Because
that still blows my mind.
You're someone that sticks out, Tiffany.
A lot of people were like, Tiffany on the season 50, but afterwards, every one of the super fanned out Survivor YouTubers, they're all your fan now.
Yeah.
Really?
Every one of them's like, oh, I see why they put her on 50. I'm a Tiffany fan forever now.
I love that.
So you really became a sweetheart of this season. Like,
Tiffany, what got you to... listen to the commercial, because we all see the commercial of Jeff being like, think he could last on the island, like sign up now. Like, what got you to be like, I'm gonna do it?
You know what? It was Wendell.
Oh,
I applied for the first time after I saw Wendell win Ghost Island.
Wow.
It was like my first time like really feeling like I could resonate with the winner of the game. And I was like, wait a minute. If that black guy can do it, I can do it too.
That's right.
And I submitted a tape. I didn't hear nothing back. They never called me, nothing. So then a couple years passed, and I resubmitted a tape when I was, I want to say like 32. This is back when I was living in Jersey. And the thing that prompted me was like, I just had like a really bad breakup. And I was like, I need something.
Yay!
I need a change. I need a shift. I need to like shake this off. And then I submitted a tape, and they called me back right away.
Wow.
So I was like, this is the time that I was meant to do it. This is when I was supposed to do it. If I had done it back when I first applied, I would have got chewed up and spit out. I didn't have enough life experience. I didn't, I'm not going to say I didn't know how to play the game, but I didn't know people in the way that I know people now.
Right.
And I don't think I would have played the game that I did, nor would I have even probably been asked to come back. Because Survivor is a game of life experience, and you're going to play based on the scope of what you know and what your world has taught you.
Right.
So I think that I played
it was
at the
when
right
it was
time.
supposed to be.
It was. But Wendell was my catalyst.
Shout out to Wendell.
Yeah.
Shout out to Wendell. That's
for
my
real.
homie, too.
All you fans out there, he throws Survivor parties where fans can come meet their survivors. And that's how me and Tiff met.
That's
Literally, we
awesome.
met at a
DJing.
Bryson Wynn party.
For their party, he booked me to DJ, and she came up, was dancing. We met, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to
It is
Wendell,
up.
baby.
And shout out to you, because LA parties, they're fun, but they don't always give you the music that's going to make you want to get in there and pop it. And I just asked Wendell, I'm like, nah, who is DJing this party? Because I could not sit still. I'm like, no.
Oh, I love
this
that.
is like one of the first LA parties where I'm like, I cannot stop dancing.
Yeah.
So I went up to her, I'm like, girl, I just need you to know, you are doing your thing tonight.
And I was like, what? You're Tiff?
Yeah. Shawty knew who it was.
Cool. I love it. Man, speaking, like we said earlier too, we started this show because we love the challenge. Me and her have been challenge fans since day one. If you ever got the call, would you go on the challenge?
Absolutely. I love the challenge. I've been watching the challenge for years.
I need to see you on
You
the
would
fucking
be fire
challenge,
on the
Tiffany.
challenge.
You know what makes me nervous about the challenge, though? I feel like it's a lot more social politics.
Because they've known each other for decades.
Yeah, and it's like, it even goes beyond them just knowing each other. It's like they be hooking up with each other.
Yeah.
This one's that one ex-boyfriend, and that one had a crush on this one. Listen now, I'm just here to play. I don't want none of that.
But
mess.
what I do like about MTV's challenge is that if you are physically good, you're almost untouchable. Like you being so good, y'all can be fucking hooking up with each other and like not voting each other out. But even if you put me in there, if it's a head to head, like it's not up to votes.
Fight.
Yeah, you can. Fight. And I think if you fight, you win. Like there's no point, Tiff, where I'm like, okay, like Tiff is out by,
Yes, that is my favorite part about the challenge, because it's like no matter how much you dislike me, I still get a chance.
I get a fighting chance.
Fight my way back into this house. One of my favorite seasons was Chris Underwood's season. They kept throwing him in the sand.
And
like every week they were trying to get that man out, and he was like, not today, not today.
All right, I'll give it to him. I was just mad because that was the season Corey was supposed to win, damn it.
Yeah,
And Chris
I know.
got him.
But it's like you
Chris
can't
got
help
him.
but root for somebody like
that they just
He did
keep throwing to
yeah,
the
and
wolves
it's
and
like
just
they
keep
were
coming out of
ganging
it.
up on him again. Hello,
Yeah.
they were ganging up on him, and I'm like, no, that's my guy. And then he went to win the season.
Yeah.
Imagine if I would have got to fight my way
I
out
feel
of
like
them voting
you
me out on
definitely
Survivor.
could, like, and that's the way where that weird click stuff won't work.
Yes.
It only works to an extent, you know? Because
Exactly.
even for the ones that are like great social game, all right, now you got to go fucking hike up a mountain for 2 days. Can you do that? And no, they fall
Exactly.
flat because they can't. You know what I'm saying? So,
D did an amazing job.
oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I loved watching her.
D is like
on
now
challenge.
a fan favorite of the challenge. We want her back for sure.
Yeah.
I would love to. I would love to go and play
Play
with
with
D
her.
on
Yeah,
the challenge.
yeah.
Now that would give me some incentive to go back.
Yeah.
Like if they called me and D for a season together, it's up and stuck. It's literally up and stuck.
Yeah, but then once they know you're friends, they're like, all right, fucking fight each other to the
I
death.
know,
Yeah.
but half the house is friends.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah, true,
thing.
true.
Like I gotta have somebody there that got my back.
True. I like that for you.
Who are your two favorite challengers? One female, one male.
Okay. Ooh, Killer Cam.
Oh, let's go, Cam.
Killer Cam
I
is
wanna
my
see her back.
favorite. I love her down. She is so good.
Salute Cam, yo. She has lost so much weight after her last baby. Have you seen her recently?
She looks incredible.
She looks bomb.
incredible. I love her. I
Yeah.
can't wait to see her back. And I think my favorite guy, I think is probably a tie between Wes and Bananas.
Really?
Yeah. Both. I know.
That's hella polarizing.
I
That's like,
know.
yeah.
But they are. They are
Yeah.
the challenge.
They are. When you think of
Really?
the challenge, that's who you think of. And I think it's because their ability to just go in there and just shake things up.
Yeah.
And back up and just watch everything unfold. I love it. I like watching them. They're entertaining.
Yeah, that's true. They make great TV.
Great
Yeah.
TV.
Mm-hmm.
There is no challenge without Wes or Banana.
there is no challenge. Yeah,
No.
no, for sure. I like that. Good
Who
choices,
are
good
y'all's
choices.
favorite challenge people?
CT.
Okay.
Yeah.
CT for the guys.
She's really good homegirls with a lot of the new ones too. Like Corey's been up here.
Oh, I can't.
Okay.
Corey needs
Yeah.
to win. Corey to me is one of the greatest male
Nelson,
challengers that
yeah.
ever won. I love Nelson.
I love Corey. I love Nelson too. I'm happy he's like, back
Yes,
in it.
Yes. For the girls,
You love Cara Maria.
Cara Maria's my dog.
Oh, she's so badass.
She's a badass. She's
She's
always
so
the underdog, and she
badass.
fights. I wish they would have brought Evelyn back. Do you remember Evelyn?
She's back in the day.
She
yeah.
used to dominate. She was a female. She always
Okay.
wore the visor.
Oh,
Remember her?
yes.
And she would
okay.
fight with
okay.
Johnny?
Yeah.
I wish they would bring her back.
Maybe she don't want to come back.
I know.
Yeah. Some of them don't. Some of them don't.
Yeah, I can imagine. Like, wait, so who's your favorite woman?
I don't know why Laurel's coming to my head. I think maybe because she fights with
a
Cara
beast.
Maria a lot, but I do
Okay.
fuck with her.
Yeah, I like
yeah.
Laurel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all got some heavy hitters.
I do
some
love
heavy
Killer
hitters.
Cam. I love because I'm a mom too. We're all moms, so like me and Carisma are both moms. But like I love the fierceness that she has.
Yeah.
And boy, Leroy is not gonna win the fucking chip. She's got to do it her goddamn self. Jesus Christ.
But we love Leroy.
Yeah, we love Leroy, but goddamn, you got Killer Cam sitting down at home having your babies. Win a challenge.
She would have, if she would have continued playing, she would have won by now for sure.
Oh yeah,
I agree.
For
I
sure.
wholeheartedly agree.
Yeah.
I love watching her play. And she don't take no shit.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part about her. She does not take nothing sitting down. And I feel like that kind of like is how I wanted to play Survivor too.
Yeah.
I'm
a lot
like,
of them are too square with it.
yeah. A lot of people have like slid in my DMs and told me they're like, oh, you make us remember old Survivor. Like the way you come out
that's
there and how you're
fire,
passionate about
Tiffany.
it.
Yeah.
We feel like you bring in the spirit of old Survivor back. And I'm like, I received that and I love that because one of the things I wanted to do above all else was just be myself out there. And in the way that Wendell was unapologetically himself and inspire me, I'm like, I want to see some more like real ass black girls go up there and play Survivor. I want to see some more like people that are not afraid to bite their tongue go and play the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
come on, it's a game. It should be
Yeah.
cool. Plus, I know you guys are annoyed with each other.
Yes.
Like, you know,
Yes.
like you should be allowed to keep it real.
Yes. And I also think that there's a way to keep it real without disrespecting or being like a jerk to
Yeah.
anybody.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what I tried to do. Somebody told me, I think it was Rob Sesternino, he's another Survivor player. He interviewed me and he said, you have a unique ability to tell people like, tell people how it is and exactly how you're feeling, but never make anybody feel like they're unsafe with you. Like you're also be
yeah.
loved and real at the same time.
Yeah.
There's a way to do it.
Yeah.
You can tell people what's up with
That's
love.
your gift. That's your gift. And I think that's why they were afraid of people on the jury, because it's like, damn, yeah, they might have not seen eye to eye, but there's a respect there, you know? So that's a gift in itself. Sure. Yeah, you would have won if they kept you in. I get it. I get it why they took you out. I'm not mad. Yeah.
You already said it a bunch of times. I saw you.
Yeah, I'll be back, and if not, I'll go play something else. I want to play.
No,
trainers.
I need you on the challenge.
I want to play the challenge.
You will win the challenge. Literally, your first season, you will win the challenge. Look, I'm manifesting it, and I'm throwing it at you.
I'm receiving that.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna.
Yeah, don't fight it. Do not fucking fight that.
I'm gonna win. The next show I play, I'm winning.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yeah.
Is Survivor like real strict about that? They can't be, because I see so many.
No.
Kind of
Jeff
ping
is
back
dope.
and forth.
He's super cool. I even talked to him about it. He's like, Tiff, you're a superstar.
Yeah.
You're gonna get more calls. People love you. Go get your money.
Yeah.
I said, period. Okay, Jeff. Thank you.
How about Big Brother? Would you play Big Brother?
I would play Big Brother.
Big Brother's hard.
Big Brother is hard, but not in the way you think
weird,
it's hard.
yeah.
Yeah. It's so long. It's like 3 months in the house. I would play it. I think I'm a pretty good social player. I'm good with strategy. But
Sari would have won Big Brother if it wasn't for her son.
I talk to her about this all the time, and I talk to Jared about it too. I'm like, you know, you messed up, right? Like,
he messed up.
Sari had everybody eating out of the palm of her hand until he spilled the beans.
Oh,
have you seen he's on No Jumper now?
No.
Yeah, Jared's on No Jumper now.
What?
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Sari.
Okay, I gotta go tap in.
Intervention.
Wait, so what are they talking about? Can he keep his mic?
Well, it's different because it's hip hop content. It's totally different content.
Okay.
So
It's not good.
But yeah, he can keep his mic.
Okay, good.
He's got that
I love
charisma.
That.
You know.
Yeah.
And Jared's super cool. He's cool. I've hung out with him a bunch, and now like Sari and I, that's my homegirl. We're gonna be friends for life. So it's very funny. I poke fun at him, and I'm like, you know, you messed up your mom's game, right? He's like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. But he's dope, and it also is beautiful to see how like close they are.
Yeah.
They're like best friends. It's so cute.
That's good. That beats anything. That's priceless, that relationship. And like you have to share your mom with the world so many days out of the year, I'm sure. And so that's really cool that they're really close like that. What had you missed? Like, I guess, when was the filming? Like, what part of it? Because you're saying like, low-key, I gotta take out this chunk of time to go do a show. Like, you have a life though. Like, you have like, what do you miss when you're when you're in
So
film?
we left at the end of May, and if you make it to the end of the game, then you're back in July. So I think we left like May 20-something. We got back July 3rd. You miss everything.
Yeah.
Thankfully for me, like my job, I freelance. So I didn't miss anything work-wise while I was gone. But some people, they have to quit their jobs or they have to take a leave. I was grateful enough not to have to do that. And one of my best friends, her name is Adrienne. I gave her the keys to the kingdom while I was gone. She was making sure my rent was paid. She was making sure all the bills were paid. Yeah. My older sister had to watch my dog. You do have to kind of set up your life so it's on autopilot in order to go do these things, which is why Big Brother would be kind of difficult because it's not just 1 month. You got to do that for 3 months. And then, like, financially, like,
logistically,
you got enough money to pay your bills while you gone?
You better win this shit.
Challenge, they do it twice a year.
Yeah.
And it's constantly you're getting called back to come back.
Yeah.
So how do you have a normal job at that point?
I don't think a lot of people that play the challenge do have a normal job. How can you? I don't think you can.
What do you want to do? Like, what does Tiffany want to be?
That's such a difficult question because I think of myself as a multi-hyphenate creative. I've been in the entertainment industry for a long time, right? I'm a video producer. I used to work in sports, then I worked in entertainment. And Survivor is kind of something that I stumbled into, and now I'm like in front of the camera.
Yep.
But I do want to kind of grow in that space because I think I do have a talent for just, you know, being myself. And
We love you, girl.
Yeah.
I want to grow in that space. I want to do more shows, but I'm also open to doing like scripted television. And I think of myself as a storyteller.
You are.
I'm one of those girls who like, I have a notebook full of like scripts and stories and things that I've written. And I'm also like a visual artist. Sometimes I sell stories through like my paintings. I sell paintings to like individual clients and I do art shows and I've done a couple like solo shows in New York before I moved to LA. So I think of myself as just like a bit of a Renaissance woman.
Yeah.
I just want to tell beautiful stories, whether that's with my personality in front of the camera, with a pen on paper, or with a paintbrush on canvas. I'm just a storyteller.
Girl, you are in Corona commercials right now.
Yes.
Sari did the Corona commercial. I did the Elf commercial.
The Elf.
Yes.
You guys in commercials
Yeah.
I love it.
It's insane,
beautiful,
right?
man.
And I love that, like, you've helped people because you're like your production background. You've helped other people kind of tell their story and like help that brand. You're the brand now, like Tiffany. You are the brand. You
And
know?
that feels so insane.
And be-
to
yes,
say,
yes.
right?
Living it.
Mm-hmm.
It feels crazy, but I do think that my journey has been a collection of side quests.
Yes.
That kind of come together for me to
Slumdog
now
Millionaire,
make this
yeah.
my new path.
Mhm,
You know, like I can do the digital branding because I've done artwork for like Nike and Adidas. And one time I did like the artwork for Madison Square Garden for
Wow.
a Rangers
Amazing.
game and a Knicks game. And now I'm like on camera, like
Yeah.
telling my story as a freaking challenge beast on Survivor.
Come
So
on.
it's incredible, but I do think that
Enjoy it.
Yeah.
that's all I'm here to do. I'm just here to enjoy it. I'm going along for the ride, and I'm just a person that likes to remain open. Whatever the project is, if I can do it, hit my line.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
before you know it, 10 years, 20 years go by, and you're like, wow, you don't live in the moment, and then you look back like, wow,
I've done some
Yeah.
I
shit.
did all that. That's so crazy. So enjoy it, girl. Enjoy
Yeah,
it.
even now, it feels like, looking back on my life, it feels like I've lived so many different
Hell
lives.
yeah. Yeah.
I used to work at ESPN, and then I worked at BET. I've hosted red carpets for the Met Gala and the Grammys, and now I'm living in the jungle playing
Living in the
Survivor.
jungle.
It feels so crazy. That's why I just tell everybody, like, if you want to have a fun life, just say yes.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Just say yes to whatever it is. Whatever you want to do, try it. And if you fail, then you know that that's not what you want to do. Try something new.
And also don't take your ADHD meds because
And don't
you
take your ADHD
see,
meds.
it's that's letting you go everywhere. Like, you get me?
I never thought of it like that.
It
Wow.
allows you to just be that open.
I have
so.
creative ADHD. I
Yeah,
just
you
everything.
do. Yeah.
We are with you. We are the same.
Yeah, we
girl.
get it. We understand.
We're the blueprint.
That
I think
part.
we're the
And
blueprint.
she's a baby LAN, so we're gonna take care of you.
I
from
know,
here on out.
honorary. We have
From
to.
here on out, she's a LA girl. So if you ever need us, you call us.
Oh, I love it. I'm going to come
be-
hang out with y'all.
You
Oh,
should.
anytime. Trust
Yeah.
me. Being a Jersey girl, are you a Knicks fan?
I am a Knicks fan.
So it's
I
going
am-
crazy right now. How are you enjoying this?
I am loving it. I went to the Knicks bar last weekend. That's partly why I don't have a voice right now.
I love it.
But 33 Taps in Silver Lake, I had no idea that was like the place to be for Knicks fans. It was insane. It was like standing room only. I am loving it.
Yeah.
I'm not mad
No,
because
if they
we're
sweep,
spoiled.
that's insane. Yeah. We're Lakers fans.
Okay.
Yeah,
We win
yeah,
all
yeah,
the
we
time.
get it.
Yeah.
So it's not a big deal. Us out from the outside watching Knicks fans be so excited is beautiful.
It makes
I
me
love
proud.
Yeah.
And it makes me feel like, see, it's not just us that get arrested for turning up too much. Because they're like hella Knicks fans getting happily arrested. It's like us too. Us too. Yeah, we get it.
I love it. And I feel a little bit of FOMO because New York is like, sunshine and unicorns and rainbows. They
Right
got
now.
Mamdani, they got
Yeah.
the Knicks. And I'm like, I'm loving it, but I'm peeking out the window, the
Like,
SpongeBob
hi.
meme where SpongeBob and Patrick are running outside.
Playing outside.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I'm Squidward in the house watching all the New Yorkers having fun right now.
Oh, I love
No, that's
it,
real.
Man. Man, I love it. Well, thank you, girls, so much for coming through. Like we said, you're welcome anytime.
Tiffany, this was amazing. I love that we got to meet you and talk to you.
I am so grateful. Thank you so much for having me up here. Let me talk my junk.
Girl.
You know what?
Come on.
Y'all are incredible. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna
As
come
you
kick
should
it with
be.
y'all.
Yeah.
Let's add something to your resume. Radio. Give us your best radio outro right now.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay. All right. This is your girl Tiffany. You watching Power 106. Tune in every week. This is the place to be. And you know what? Challenge accepted.
Hey, let's go. Tiffany in the building.
Yeah!
Let's get